What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You see what I did there? Because we are at the channel. Never mind, that was a bad joke. But welcome back to the channel anyway. Today on this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to add a live chat to your website. This live chat that you see here, I'm going to teach you how to add it to your website. Before I go in and I explain the whole live chat and the whole intentions of it, if you haven't already, go to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and then hit the notification button and click all to be notified about all my latest videos so you don't miss out on anything. And make sure to check my latest video, how to build a standard school website with WordPress. Alright, so what is live chat? So imagine you're on a website, right, and you have a question or you need help with something. Instead of sending an email and waiting for a response or making a phone call, the website has a feature called live chats. Now live chat is like having a real-time conversation with a representative from the website. There is a little chat box that pops up, the thing here, and in the corner of the screen. So you type in your question or concern and a person from the website support team will respond to you instantly. It's a bit like texting, but you're talking to someone who can help you with whatever you need. So the great thing about live chat is that it's quick and convenient. You can get answers to your questions without having to wait for an email or to stay on hold during a phone call, and it's a more immediate way to get the help you need while you are browsing through a website. So I'm sorry if this website is already in one of my other videos, so I'm sorry that I'm using the same one, but I didn't really have the time to create a new website again and then teach you with this because I'm preparing for school and everything, so bear with me here. So let me show you how the live chat works, right? So here it just says talk to us. So if I click on this right now, it just says hi there, if you need any assistance I'm always here. So this is a school website, right? Schools don't normally have live chat. Normally it's online shops and agencies that provide a specific service, but I had to use the school here. So maybe I can type in a question like, is Jason school maybe like really worth it, something like that. So if I send this message and I ask the AI, it's going to bring me a response. So right now you see the team is unavailable, so I set it so that this time we are going to be offline, but if I was to use it during the times when we were online, it's going to get a reply. So maybe I can just type in, where is the school located? So right now I'm chatting with an AI, I'm not chatting with an actual person, but if the AI sees that it can't answer a question, it's just going to transfer it to an operator. So I'm going to teach you how to create this on your website today, so let's get started. Alright guys, so we're obviously using WordPress to build the website, right? And we are going to use a plugin to add a live chat functionality to our website. Plugins are like these features that add extra functionalities to your website, and I've explained that in most of my videos. So the live chat plugin we'll be using here is called Tidio. Now what's Tidio? Tidio is a versatile and user-friendly communication platform designed to enhance customer engagement and support for businesses of all sizes. With their intuitive interface and powerful features, Tidio empowers companies to connect with their website visitors and customers in real time, fostering meaningful interactions and improving overall user experience. So some of the key features of Tidio include the live chat, chatbots, marketing tools, and tickets, and I'm going to teach you how to use all of those. So real quick, I want to explain what are chatbots. In Tidio, chatbots are interactive automated tools designed to engage with website visitors and users in real time. So the bots use AI to understand and respond to user queries or prompts, providing a seamless and immediate interaction experience. Alright, so I'm going to teach you how to create all of this in this video. So I'm going to go to dashboard right now. Go to your plugins. Your dashboard is basically where you build your sites and everything. So you're going to need your WordPress site, and then you have to go to plugins and then click on add new plugin. Now in the search box, just type in Tidio. This is the spelling, Tidio, Tidio over there, and then this is a Tidio live chat and AI bot. This is the plugin that we want. So I'll just click on install now, and once it's done I'll just click activate. And now we have Tidio installed on our website successfully. So as you can see here, we have Tidio chat. So I'm just going to click on Tidio chat right now, and then let me just clear all of this from here. We don't need this. I'll just clear all of this from here real quick because it makes the whole thing looks pretty confusing. So let me just clear this. All right, so this is what it looks like. So they are going to ask you to create a free Tidio account, but if you already have an account, you can just click login. So I'm going to be using my email here, which is energizer pro19 at gmail.com. Forgive me for the name, I just created this for this video, and the password is, let me just type in the password real quick, and I'll just agree to the terms and then click get started. Now it's taking us to the Tidio dashboard. So now let's set this up real quickly. So what's the name of our platform? It's a school, right? So I'll call it Jason School. Now in Tidio, here I'm going to choose improve customer support. Then here I'm going to select founder owner. That's your job role. So here I'll click next. And on the next step, I'll click other. But normally the sites which have live chats are what are here. But you know, I said I couldn't create a new website because I'm paying for school and shit. So bear with me there. And our company site, I'm just going to choose like 2 to 50, and then how many inquiries do you get? So inquiries are like questions, so I'll just choose 101 to 250. And how was your website built? We're going to select WordPress and then click next. Now, what channel do you plan to use Tidio for interacting with your customers? Here, I'll just select website and then email. But if you guys are interested in me integrating it with these other platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp, just leave a link in the description, and I'm going to do a more detailed, review of the plugin. And so here, when would you like to have Tidio up and running? We'll just select as soon as possible. And what are you using today? Just select just getting started. And then over here, I'll be honest, I'll select someone to me about it, but you may be different. So just select it and then click next. Alright guys, so when that's done, they are going to bring you to the Tidio dashboard, and now you can start we can start going through everything. So the first thing that I want us to do is to simulate a conversation over here. So I'll just click on simulate your first conversation. It's going to show you what basically you interacting with the live chat is going to be like. So if I were to click this, right, and it's going to tell me hi there, if you need any assistance, I'm always here, right? So this is what someone who comes to your website for the first time is going to see. So maybe you can ask a question like maybe, where is it located? And right now, okay, so they're going to ask you to introduce yourself by entering your email, right? So let me just enter one of my old emails here, and I'll just click send, right? So now I can just type in where is it located, and we don't have any AI or any we don't have any AI chatbot answering the questions for us right now. So if I send it where is it located right now, if I go to unassigned, it's going to bring that question. So if I click join conversation, I then become an operator. An operator is basically the person who answers the client's questions on your site, right? So I can tell him that, oh, maybe in Tema at community 5. Tema is a community in Ghana. So if I reply and if I go back to the simulation, as you can see, it has replied. So this is how the chat is done with an actual like person, like a real operator. So you can have these people in charge, sitting by it at all times, so that when a message comes from the client and the AI can handle it, they can answer it themselves. So this is basically how you simulate your first conversation. This is your inbox, by the way, and it's over here. So let me go back here, click on this. Now we are done simulating our first conversation. We should connect our mail box. So to do that, I'll just click configure your email. Sorry, so here, so this is the correct page. So now integration benefits. You can save your time by checking emails and reply to customers directly from Tidio. You can treat emails as tickets and set their priorities and handle yourself in a proper time or assigned to your colleagues, and then you can keep your inbox organized and know what's up with each customer. So now let me show you how to connect your email. So if I click connect your email right now, here I can just select connect to your existing email, and then the email address, I'll use the email which I literally just created for this video. So that email is energizer pro at pro19 at gmail.com. So over here I'll just click on next, and now this is what they're going to ask me to do. So let me show you how to go through that. When you're over on your Gmail or on your email, just click on settings, and here click on see all settings. Now when it loads up, here is going to ask you to move over to the forwarding and pop IMAP tab. So that's the tab over here. We select this. Now here, just click on add forwarding address. Now come back to Tidio and copy this link that they're giving you. So you can just click copy to clipboard. You can come back here, right click, paste it in, and then click next. Now wait for this to load up. And then now when it comes, it's going to send a message to your phone. It's going to send a message to your phone so that I can verify that it's you. I wish I could record my phone screen right now to show you guys. I might do that, but it's going to send a message to your phone, and basically you have to click on yes it's me to allow it. So my phone is right by me right now, so if I click on yes it's me, now it's going to ask you to select the number that I see on the screen. So in my case it's 91, so I'll select 91 on the phone, and now as you can see everything is working. So now if I go back here, they're going to ask you to make sure that you have selected forward a copy of the incoming mail to. So if I go back to their place, this is it. So I'll just click proceed, and then I'll click OK. Now if I go back and I click done, we have successfully added our forwarding address. So this is it over here. Perfect. So now let's go back. That's how you can integrate your email. So now we don't want to do this. We don't want to add our domain, not for this video, so we can skip that. So I'll just click mark as done, already configured. Now we can create our first ticket. So now I'll just click on discover ticketing, and now this is basically the tickets page where you can view all your tickets and everything. So one would ask, what are tickets? In Tidio, tickets are like organized folders that help businesses manage and keep track of their customer questions and requests. When a customer reaches out for help through their live chat on a website that uses Tidio, their message gets turned into a ticket. So I'm going to show you how to create a ticket actually right now. So if I click on the plus button, create a ticket. Now we can create a ticket subject like maybe information on goods, right? Like this. And the customer's email, let's say, is that email I use, gameit132@gmail.com, this old email of mine. Now the priority, we can set it as however it is, maybe low, normal, urgent. I can set it as urgent, and then I can assign it to any operator. We've not created any operator. The only operator right now is us, so I can choose this. And the ticket message is maybe we need to work on this fast or something like that. So I can just click submit as open, pending, or solve. So I can just click submit as open, and as you can see, we have created our first ticket over here. So whoever you assign it to, whenever they click on it, they can see the tickets and they can see what they need to do, and they can reply, and then they can group it under solved. Now you've solved your customer's problem. So that's how the tickets work. So I'm not going to go back here, click on this, and now we can just click mark as done. I already know how to do it. Then the next thing we have to do is we have to enable AI support, the Lyro AI. That's what's going to take our place when we are not available. So if I click set up Lyro AI right now, and I can click start using Lyro, here we'll just click accept, Lyro, whatever. So I'll just click accept. Now you can, if you have an FAQ page, you can ask it to import, but on this website I do not have an FAQ page, so I'm just going to let it scan my website for all the knowledge it can get, and then I'm going to use that to add knowledge to the Lyro AI. So I'm going to select this option and then click next. Now this is the website, this is the URL over here. So it's my school, this is the one that I'm copying from, sorry. So here I'll just click generate, and it's going to take a few minutes to analyze everything, so let's just give it a few minutes. Alright guys, so once it's done, this is basically what you're going to see. They're going to tell you how many questions they were able to generate, and you can review them and you can edit them. So what services does your website offer? Since this is a school website, you can see that it offers quality education, innovative teaching. Can you provide with more services? We don't have that, so it's going to ask you to contact the customer service, and we can basically select the questions that we wanted to ask and that we don't want it to ask. So what sets Jason School apart from others is going to bring it there. What's the mission? How can I get in touch? Is your school equipped with well-appointed classrooms? So it's going to scan your website basically for every possible question that a person can ask using the power of artificial intelligence, and then generate all of these for you. So I'm not going to deselect anything. I'm just going to click add selected right now, and as you can see, we have all the questions here. So if I wanted to edit one of them, right, how will I do that? If I click here, what payment options do I accept? Maybe I can add PayPal. So maybe I can just put here and then click add and type in such as PayPal, and then I can click save. So I can edit that question like this, right? Where is your school located? Our school is located at, so maybe I can edit this to Tema Community 5, something like this. And then let me just get rid of this, and then I can leave it and then click save. So you can edit all the questions that it has generated for you. So now you can click add more knowledge, and then you can click add manually. This is how to add your own thing. So maybe I can add a question, maybe is Jason school really worth it? And then the answer can be yes, we provide one of a kind education for your child. And then maybe we can just leave it as admission in progress like this. And now I can just click save, and it's going to add that question to it. So here, as you can see, the question that we just made is here. So now I can click activate, and as you can see, now everything has been activated. So now that we've done that, we can test Lyro out if we want to Lyro out. So if I click test Lyro out right now, I can just click reset test Lyro, click on it here, and let me just use the same email that I've been using, that old one. So give me 132@gmail.com, right? And we can test it. So I can type it. So hi face, right? So let's wait for it to reply. Hi, how can I help you? So maybe we can ask it, where is the school located? Now based on our answer, it's going to give us what we gave. So you just hold on. As you can see, exactly what we typed in is exactly what has come. So maybe I can type in the question that we added manually. So maybe is Jason school really worth it? So like this, and then I'll just search, and then that's what we added manually. So it's going to bring the information that we brought, and as you can see, it says here Jason school is really worth it. So now that that's done, this is basically how you can test the Lyro AI to see if it's going to work for you. If you have any more information, you can just add it manually. I already taught you how to do that. So that's how we use Lyro. So let me go back here. This is basically what you need to go through everything. It's like a list that actually takes you through the whole step-by-step process. So now we have to create our chatbot. So here I'll just click test your chatbot, and then let me just press OK here, and I can click add from scratch. So now I'm going to show you how to create a chatbot from complete scratch. So chatbots, they work with triggers, right? So if I choose a trigger like maybe first visit on site, triggers are like actions that happen. When these actions happen, Lyro or the chatbot should take another action and to do another thing. So we have the triggers, the conditions, and the actions. The triggers are things done by users. Conditions are, okay, if the person is using a mobile phone, if the person is using this browser, if the person is using this operating system, if the person is a returning visitor. And the actions are, what should they do if these things happen, right? So maybe I can make it send a chat message like this. So I can make it say that maybe welcome to our site, please subscribe to our newsletter. Now any new person who comes on is going to see this message. Any person who comes to your site for the first time. So this is basically how you can create a chatbot. So this was just like a surface tutorial on how you can create your own chatbot, but basically these are the steps you take to do it. This sign is because we already have a chatbot on our website that already does that, but I'm just showing you like the surface, the basics. So you can just type in the chatbot name, like maybe welcome chatbot, right? And you can click activate, and I can click yes, I'm sure, and the name is welcome chatbot, and then maybe you can just ask it to solve problems. So just click continue, and now your chatbot has been successfully created and activated. That's how you create a chatbot. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is the email marketing. So I'll go back here, and here I'll just click Mark has done, I'll do it later. Right now, I'll click on the email marketing over here. Now, what's the email marketing? Email marketing is basically like a feature of Tidio that allows you to send different sort of promos and different sort of like events that you're having to all your subscribers or all the people who are literally related to your platform, right? So I can just click add custom template right now. And then when that loads up, this is going to bring me to a page where I can create my very own sort of like very own sort of promotion. But I don't want to do that in this video. Really, I just want to show you guys how to do it with maybe a template or something, right? So I'll just select this template. If you guys want like a more detailed explanation, don't worry, just ask and I'm going to do it for you. So your campaign name can be maybe, let's say, Black Friday, right? We can call it Black Friday, something like this. And then we can make a new message from maybe Jason's school. So from Jason's school, then audience, we have not created any operators or anything like that. So the recipients, we can select all users or something like that. So now that that's done, we are just going to click next step. This is just basically a surface tutorial of how you can do it, right? So you can now edit what they've brought. You can edit the images. So if I click on the Friday sale, maybe I can edit this to maybe Thursday or something, but it's Black Friday, so I'll just leave that the way it is, Friday sale. You can change the colors, you can just use it to change the color and a whole lot. Like I said, I'm not going through this too much, but if you want a more detailed tutorial, no problem, I can do that for you. So I'll just click on next step, and then you can choose a specific time to send it. Maybe you can send it right now, or you can choose a time, a date and a time, and then you have to verify your account before you send it, right? Let me show you how to do that real quick. I'll just click verify account here, and now they're going to send an email to my email account over here. So all I have to do is move over to my inbox, and then they've brought a code. So this is the code that I'm going to use. I'll just copy it, go back to Tidio over here, and then just paste it in. And then as you can see, it has been verified. So I can just go back to campaign and I can just send it, and then that's how it's going to work. So that's basically how the email marketing side of things work. So now I want to show you how to create an operator, right? So let me go back here. But one thing I remember which I haven't done is I haven't showed you guys how to customize your chatbot. Yes, I have to show you how to do it. So now if you want to change the background color of this, just move over here, select this, and then select the color, and then just choose the color that you want. So you can change the background with any color. So I can select this, I can make it a little bit darker like that. You can make the text color dark or light. Now you can have a welcome image at the top here, right? So you see, I can just click your logo and I can click upload logo right now. So let me just go to where I have my logo real quick. So I'll select this logo, I'll click open, and as you can see, the logo has been placed there. So you can have it placed on the left or right. What does that mean? It can be here or it can be here. That's how that works. You can enable widget sounds. It's like when a message comes, the sound that plays, should it play or it shouldn't not. So that's how that works. So here I can select widget visibility. We can let it display. If you don't want it to display on mobile, you can select only on desktop device, but I want it to display on both. So I'll select display on both. Now display the chat when you're offline. I'm going to leave that the way it is. And you should also leave this on. Allow visitors to create a ticket when you're offline. So now if you're offline, you can make it say we typically reply in a few minutes, or we can say we reply as soon as possible, something like this. And in your offline message, you can leave this the way it is. We are currently unavailable. We'll get back to you when one of our operators is available to respond, blah blah. Now here, get started, right? So you can get rid of this, really just make it hi there, or maybe we can just make it hello. And as you can see, it changes as we go. So welcome to our website, ask us anything. That's perfect. And now you can add a background image instead of just the color, right? So I can select this and I can select any of these images, and it's going to appear there like so. but we don't want a background, so I'll leave that. I'll go to mobile widgets. Everything on the mobile widget, we don't have to touch it. Everything there is okay, and everything here too is okay. But if you want different languages, you can also maybe select French, German. So I can just select German, and I can click add, and maybe people with different languages, they can also go to the same process. So that's basically how you can customize your AI. So I've already gone through the ticketing with you. All of these are okay. We don't have to change anything here. But one thing we can do is change the chat page. But the chat page requires you to upgrade to Pro. But everything here we are doing is free. So we don't need to do anything here. One thing you have to go to notifications, right? So if I click enable notifications now, it's going to allow me to gain notifications from this Tidio site. So if I click enable notification, I can just click allow right now. Just click allow, and now whenever a new message comes, we'll get a notification so that we can, as operators, we can immediately come and reply to the messages. That's how it goes. So now we should create our operating hours, right? So if I click on operating hours right now, I can just let that be on. So now maybe we can start, let's say we start working from 8 on Mondays to around 5. So we can make that for all the days, 8 to 5, 8 to 5, 8 to 5, just like that, 8 to 5. And if you work on Saturdays and Sundays too, you can do that, but normally companies don't really work on those dates, so you can leave that as it is and then just click save. So these are operating hours where the bots and where the operators themselves too are going to be online. So right now let me go to team, and here's where I want to show you guys how you can create your first operator. So I can just click add an operator, and let's say the operator's name is Amanda Smith, and her email can be amandasmith@gmail.com, right? And she's a chat agent. We don't want it to be an admin, just a chat agent. And I can click add, and this is how you can create your first operator, so that whenever a client is texting the chatbot and the chatbot is finding it difficult to answer a question, I just transfer it to this operator. So now I want to show you guys how to add a department. So if I click add new departments right now, the department name can be maybe administration. So now we can add an operator. Let's say Amanda Smith is one of our operators. We can add Jason, and we can click save. So this is one of our one of our departments. So now you can set the routing rules, right? So the routing rules for departments, if I click this display on chat survey, let me just type in the email so that you guys can see, so that you guys can get a real view of how it is. So let me just type in my old email, right? And now you can select a department, let's say maybe the general department, right? And I just click send. You can now chat with people specifically from that department. So let me see, survey field can be selected department, and the display text, so maybe we can make it administration, right? And this one will be routing to administration, and then we can just click save. So now whenever a person wants to chat with a specific department, they can choose that department and route all their messages towards that department, so that agents from that department can answer. I hope you get that. It may be a little bit confusing, but you can just replay it again. That's how it all goes. So right now that we've created our departments, we've created our open hours, we can now check out the customer satisfaction. So maybe after they finish chatting, you can allow it to send this message: how would you rate your experience for talking to us today? And you can let it have these emojis: good, bad, not great, and you can share your feedback with her. And if we go to tickets, we can also allow it to maybe send a trigger time and the email intro. So tickets are like emails, right? So you can edit this message. So take a moment to tell us about your experience. You can add a rating for the service you received, etc. Now all we have to do is check the inbox. This is the last thing I want us to do: check the inbox, right? So if I go to unassigned tickets, this is the one that we have. So this is the this initially, remember, we had to allow it to forward an email, right? So this is it. So whenever we type in a message or something, it's going to come over to it's going to come straight to our inbox so that we can handle it. One thing I wanted to do is go to Leroy AI and show you this one last thing. Now when operators are online, transfer the conversation to an operator. When operators are offline, then you can keep the conversation with no transfer. Now if you know that your site is a very serious site, no joking, you can just disable the emojis, but we want to keep them. So this is also very important. You should keep this in mind. So now that that's done and I'll show you the inbox, I want to show you guys how you can basically allow the chatbot or the AI or this icon to come on your site. Because if I go to the site right now, which is myschool.jcinkenya.com, if I go to the site right now, let me just visit it real quick. If I go to the site right now, as you can see, we don't have the AI, we don't have the chats or the live chat icon over there. So how do we get it? I'm going to go back to my dashboard real quick and then go over to Tidio chat, right? Now over here, just click login. Now I'm going to type in our email, which is this email that I just created, energizerpro@gmail.com, and then the password, which is going to be the password which I use. So, and I'll just click on login. Oh no, I think I have to change this to 19, sorry. Then I'll just click on login. And then once I've logged in, I'm just going to select the My School project and I'm going to click Integrate Selected Projects. And then now if I go and visit my site right now, as you can see, they said well done. So we've basically integrated it into the website now. So if I go and visit right now, all I have to do is wait for a few minutes, and as you can see, here is Tidio. So they brought us our message, hi there, and as you can see, we set a trigger that whenever someone comes, we should ask them to subscribe to our new newsletter. So let's test it real quick. So if I ask maybe is Jason school worth it, I can just ask it this question. So it's going to ask us to introduce ourselves first. Let me use my old email real quick. And the department is not really it's compulsory, so I'll just select the administration and then click send. So I can just ask it, is Jason school really worth it? And as you can see, they said Jason school is worth it. So if I type in maybe I want to speak to a human, and I can click send, they can say that the team is unavailable because the time is not ready. But if the time was available, they are going to transfer us to an operator. We are going to see everything playing out through our inbox right now. So what I wanted to mention is, as a person is chatting with the Lero AI, they also have the opportunity to the operator has the opportunity to intervene with the conversation. So they can just intervene with the chat and then also, reply as the AI also replies. It's a whole lot, but this was just like a surface tutorial on Tidio and how you can use it to get live chat on your website. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope to help you in some way. Don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on your notifications so I don't miss any content from me. I love you all. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye bye.